Hey y'all, it's your girl Remy Ma, and you are watching MadameNoire. Mine was a combination of the two. Depending on what I was going through, sometimes I'd be really depressed and really stressed out and down in the dumps, and I didn't want to write anything. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to see anybody, nothing. I just felt devastated. Like, this is it. The last thing on my mind was writing a rap or a song or a recording in the future. And then there were times where I was all right. You know, you can't be unhappy. I mean, some people can be happy every day, unhappy, but just my spirit that I have, it won't allow me to just stay in a slump for so long. I'm always gonna try to figure out a way to rise up and above any type of hardship that I'm going through. And when I had those spurts, it was great. It was a wonderful thing. I would be having songs every day and be on the phone like, yo, listen to this, tell me what you think. And it was cool, but like I said, it's off and on. I was there for a really long time, so I had a chance to experience both sides. Depending on who the person was, it's like on an individual basis. Sometimes people were, nicer to me because I am who I am. But then there were times, and there are times still, when I get treated differently because I am who I am. Like, people want to prove so much that you're not special because you're a rapper, because you're an artist, or because you're famous and someone wants your autograph. You're not special. And inadvertently, they go so hard that they end up treating me different from anybody else. So it's kind of a gift and a curse. You realize sometimes when you are who you are, people give you free stuff, they move you to the front of the lines, everything's who they're really nice to you, and then because you are who you are, they make you wait extra. They're nasty to you. It's sometimes, I compared it to think of everybody who ever left you a foul comment on Instagram or Twitter or something. It's like living with them and you can't leave. You're just trapped, stuck with them, all of them. Are you gonna fight everybody? Or are you just gonna block them, delete their message, and keep moving? I mean, it's a blessing. I know that I'm blessed, and God blessed me by having somebody like my husband in my corner, because it's hard. Some guys won't stick around for 6 days. You go on vacation, you come back, and you find out what type of craziness that was going on. So 6.5 years is unheard of. And he took it like a champ. He never complained to me. He never, threw it in my face. He never made me feel like I owed him my life. And I appreciate that. And I know that what I have is special, especially when you're surrounded by women who have no body, people who had husbands that they haven't seen in years, people who have baby fathers or boyfriends or anything like that, and they have the custody of their children, and they haven't seen their children in 5 years, 7 years. And Bedford Hills maximum security prison for women is about 45 minutes from Manhattan, about 35 minutes from the Bronx. People that are right here from the 5 boroughs, and they haven't seen their children in years because no one cares. They don't care enough to, have that interaction with them. And I had people besides my husband, and my mom and things like that made sure that I kept in touch with my son. And I was able to see him, and I just know that's a blessing, because I could have been like everybody else, where it was like, oh, she's gone, she's done, she's never gonna have a career again. Why be around her? We're not getting anything out of it. What am I getting out of driving up there and sitting there for 6 hours, going to the vending machines, being forced to take my shoes off, go through metal detectors? Some people don't want to do that. The reality TV thing is I'm not really sure about that. I haven't totally closed the option, but when and if I was to ever do it, I want it to be constructed in a way that's beneficial for me, and that I'm perceived in a light towards, the masses that I want to be saw in, not to, get ratings and even though, that's why people do it, for the ratings, but, not just doing anything. Let me rephrase that, to doing anything to get ratings, or just having, my family out there looking crazy, or it's just certain things that I believe that you have to be very careful what you put out, because what may be a certain way to you or maybe normal, regular to you, when it's seen and played out for everyone to see and for the masses, it could be perceived very differently. And I would never want to be put out there like that. Plus, I can't really control my immediate reactions on certain things. So if I don't have full control over that, I definitely wouldn't want to do something like that as of right now.